Shuffle up, hands are shaking, sleeves shine, tables blazing, lead it down, that's declaration. One spark starts the whole invasion. Draw your six, feel the pressure, scan the art, draw your answers, set your life in a perfect row. Every card saying time to go. Place your leader on the line, draw your six, it's battle time. Set your life, don't hesitate. We fight to the end, to the final play. Place your leader, make your stand. Every swing in your own two hands. Get ready for battle again, again. We fight to the end, yeah, we fight to the end. Yeah, we fight to the end. Yeah, we fight to the end. Turn one, eyes locked on each other. Friends, rivals, one or the other. Combo counts racing in your head. One misstep and the board is red. Awakened heart, aura burning. Top deck hope, tables turning. Every swing writes a new story. Win or lose, we're chasing glory. Last life, heartbeat loud in the silence. One card, is it luck, is it guidance? All in, push it forward, no retreat. If I fall right now, I fall on my feet. Hey, place your leader on the line. Draw your sixes, battle time. Set your life, don't hesitate. We fight to the end, to the final play. Place your leader, make your stand. Every swing in your own two hands. Get ready for battle again, again. We fight to the end, yeah, we fight to the end. Yeah, we fight to the end. Yeah, we fight to the end. Shuffle up, hands are shaking, sleeves shine, tables blazing, lead it down, that's declaration. One spark starts the whole invasion. Draw your six, feel the pressure, scan the art, draw your answers, set your life in a perfect row. Every card saying time to go. Place your leader on the line, draw your sixes, battle time. Set your life, don't hesitate. We fight to the end, to the final play. Place your leader, make your stand. Every swing in your own two hands. Get ready for battle again, again. We fight to the end, yeah, we fight to the end. Yeah, we fight to the end. Yeah, we fight to the end. Turn one, eyes locked on each other. Friends, rivals, one or the other. Combo counts racing in your head. One misstep and the board is red. Awakened heart, aura burning. Top deck hope, tables turning. Every swing writes a new story. Win or lose, we're chasing glory. Last life, heartbeat loud in the silence. One card, is it luck, is it guidance? All in, push it forward, no retreat. If I fall right now, I fall on my feet. Hey, place your leader on the line. Draw your sixes, battle time. Set your life, don't hesitate. We fight to the end, to the final play.
Yo, 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 yo. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Yeah, hear me, I hear me. One more time. Mic check, mic check. I hope y'all hear me. I hope y'all hear me. Y'all hear me loud and clear. Alright. Welcome back to my channel, people. This is The Last Snow. You call me Snow for short. And we are here on another live stream of The Last... not even The Last Snow. that was the tournament yesterday. But Dragon Ball Super Fusion World card game. I was about to say The Last Fusion. That tournament was actually yesterday. So this is the recap for today. I know a lot of people wanted to know deck list and everything else as of yesterday after the tournament, but I couldn't have time for that. So I always do the tournament one day, and then the following day I definitely do the recap, the deck list, the conversation that we need to have, going paste them back to back on standings and what is in store for the following month and the following tournament that's ahead of us. All right, so if you guys are new to my channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And going into the chat room, it's over 9,000. What's up, Brody? Hey, yo, Frank, y'all, appreciate you for tuning in once again. What's up, my G? Hopefully I'm doing good so far. I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. As everybody else, hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day as well. So we're definitely gonna do a recap on the tournament that I was hosting yesterday, the Dragon, the Last Fusion tournament qualifications number 3. Then we're gonna talk about the next tournament that's coming up in 2 weeks. So hopefully you guys are here to sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. And also we're gonna talk about the leaks that they just finished releasing this morning while I was at work, driving me nuts, waiting to come home and actually do this stream. I don't care how many people actually did their live stream about the leaks and everything else. I don't care. I'm me and me only. Simple as that. But thank you guys for actually tuning into my channel, and we'll definitely get to it. So let's get to it. Let's go do a little feedback, a little recap of yesterday's tournament. It was a 14-man roster. 14-player roster we had yesterday. So shout out to the top 3, because they only showed top 3. Hopefully we should actually show top 4. So Poseidon winning the tournament 4-0, Achira getting second place 3-1, and the Prodigy actually getting 3-1. And then we're going to scroll down to the standing itself so we can have the whole view of the whole tournament. So Poseidon, congratulations. Shout out to Poseidon to actually winning the tournament, going 4-0. Chira going 3-1, getting second place. In third, we got Prodigy 3-1. In fourth, we got Demonborn 3-1. We got fifth, Demedu 2-2. So shout out to Demedu, because since Achira already punched his ticket in the previous tournament, the ticket for the second place slot moves down to the 5th place player, which is Demedu, with 2-2. I guess his matchups carried him to actually his 5th place compared to the other tiebreakers that we have, like 6th place Killer Ghost, 7th place Paciencia, but Paciencia already punched his ticket in, so it doesn't. He just came in to just get some codes and have fun. From what he said, Jay Hafner being up there as well, and Papa Don and Non-Canon Sane, which Non-Canon Sane actually, surprised everybody with what he was playing with. He came into the tournament with the only yellow deck leader, only person to play with a yellow deck, and he ended up playing Ginyu, Captain Ginyu, finishing off 10th place 2-2, 2 slots shy away from making top 8. But if you look at everybody else, he actually tied up with most of the people in the bracket. Then Spinal got 1 and 3. Skill Rip 1 and 3, and then Not Christian, Levi's, those two couldn't show up on time, so they ended up going 0 and 3. So they don't really count. So technically we only had 12 players yesterday in the tournament, which is definitely good. But next tournament is gonna be a little bit more dangerous, more competitive, more like you really gotta go in who you want to pick as your deck list, because next tournament is March 22nd, Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern time. And if you guys just heard what the date I just said, that means it's a few days, almost a week after set 9 drops. in the client. Not even a few days after set 9 drops. So it's definitely going to be kind of interesting about that. So as you can see, this is so like I said, congratulations to Poseidon, the Prodigy, Demonborn, and the Medu to punching their ticket in to the championship tournament. So let's look at what we're looking at right now for the brackets for the championship tournament itself. Let's put it on this side. I'm not sure why it went on that side. So right now for the qualifiers, tournament number 1, Bird Gods, Paciencia, Vegeta, and Percival punched in a ticket for the championship tournament. Qualifiers number 2, King of New York, Ryan 69, Archera, and Staller punched in a ticket as for qualifiers number 2. And qualifiers number 3, which was yesterday, is Poseidon, Prodigy, Demonborn, and El Medio. So right now for the wild card tournaments tournament is gonna be a little bit different. Going to the tournament itself, because all these names that you see right here, all 12 of these names are not, I repeat, are not allowed to be in the wild card tournament. So that's why I said the wild card tournament is a little bit more impactful into being part of the championship tournament, which is hosted next month in April. So definitely kind of good. And like I said, we 2 weeks away, not next Sunday but the following Sunday, the wild card tournament will be up and running. So like I said, all these 12 names will not be able to join the tournament. So all you're gonna see is different faces, brand new, haven't punched their ticket in, with set 9 available to play. So you already know, if you're gonna be playing on a wild card tournament, make sure you grind. Get your deck ready to lock and load. Make sure you familiarize yourself with almost, and not almost, but make sure all type of matchups that you can actually possibly think of. Make sure you familiarize yourself with that, because you do not want to end up in one of these matchups that, you know, you be stuck on. Then should I do this? Should I do that? I should have done this. I should have done that. Make sure you familiarize yourself with the matchups that you think you're supposed to be playing. All right. So let's think about that. So like I said, 12 names you already see on the list will not be in the wild card tournament. It's gonna be fresh, new. Nobody punched their ticket, so that means the top 4 people in this tournament will make the wild card. We'll punch in a ticket for the championship tournament. So going into that, let me press back. So going into that, so you guys can see, March 22nd is the next tournament. It's a Sunday wildcard tournament, 12 p.m. Eastern time. If you notice, all my tournaments is always on a Sunday. All my tournament, starts 12 p.m. Eastern time. So like that, we can get it out the way. Excuse me. Got gas. Apologize. But yeah, so we got March 22nd for the wild card, and then for the championship tournament, it's April 26th. Just to give you guys a heads up when it comes to the championship tournament, just because those 16 players punched in their ticket, every single wins and losses count. Throughout all these tournaments that we have on the list right now, make sure that you try to win as much games as possible, even though if you don't make top 4, you don't punch your ticket in. But just make sure you continue winning, because God forbid if anything happens in the championship tournament that I'm missing players, the next runner-up will be filling in that spot. Just so you guys know, we'll be filling up that spot. We're not going to deal with nobody getting a bye. No, it's a championship tournament. There's a reason why I'm not dealing with buys, because I want everybody to play in every single round. Right? So like I said, and it's going to be live on Twitch. Sorry about that. So this is the next tournament. It's going to be live on Twitch. Wildcard tournament Sunday, March 22nd. Start time is 12 p.m. Eastern time. Raffle hour is going to be up in there as well for the week. So make sure that you actually do what you have to do. Last but not least, so for people to understand why I'm not dealing with buy players, it got to be an even number when it comes down to it. Is this. Let's go into just the bottom piece of this. Just the bottom piece. Let's go to it. So for the pricing, each tournament pricing is first place gets 50 codes, second place and third place gets 25 codes, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth get 10 codes, and everybody that joins the tournament that actually play out throughout the whole tournament that does not make top 8 still get codes as well. So it's a win-win for everybody. If you guys don't believe me, ask anybody that actually joined the tournament, ask around, they'll let you know how many do I give codes out for people that don't make top 8. They'll let you know that I definitely do. And for the championship pricing, only for the championship tournament, as first place gets $150. It says gift card, but I'm definitely going to do PayPal or Venmo, so like that could just be directly sent to you. So like that, I don't have to like take a picture of the front and the back of the gift card. So I'll just probably just PayPal, Venmo you the money. First place, $150 gift card. Second place is a $50 gift card. And third place, shout out to FO50. Shout out for him and his team, his crew, his company. They actually put in place third place pricing, which third place will get a $25 gift card. I'm gonna tell him to convert that into a PayPal money, so like that we could just send it directly to third place. So first, second, and third place gets prize money on top of the codes that it's supposed to get. There's the reason why I want to make sure that I got my 16 players locked in, because I don't want to deal with somebody getting some wins because they got buys and stuff like that. I want every single round to be played. So if you can't make it, if anybody in the top 16 can't make it, I will fill in the spot with the next runner up. Trust me, it will be filled in. So trust me on that. Do we need from the United States to participate? No, you do not. No, you do not. I have people from almost everywhere. I got people from the Brazilian company, Australia, Argentina, within the US. Definitely have everybody from everywhere. Doesn't really matter because it's on the client. It's on the client. You just gotta make sure wherever time frame that you're on. That's why I keep saying time frame is 12 p.m. Eastern time. All you have to do is Google time frame 12 p.m. Eastern time to your time frame, and then you'll see at what time my tournament starts and stuff like that. So just gotta keep in mind of that. But it's always gonna be on a Sunday, and it's always gonna be at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So all you gotta do is Google 12 p.m. Eastern time to your time frame, and it should pop up on Google. So just keep that in mind. So you can play from anywhere around the world. Just make sure that you're there on time to participate in the tournament. And like I said, with the pricing for the championship pricing, it's gonna be the gonna be PayPal or Venmo, because I know everybody does PayPal and Venmo because you guys buy cards, you guys sell cards, and where you guys get that money from, let's not go there. But you guys know. So since we're here, and I see a couple of people actually want to question about tournaments. Here's the link of my Discord channel. So like that, you could click the link, join my Discord channel, and I'll start sending from here on out the link to the registration to register for the next tournament, which is March 22nd. I repeat, March 22nd. It's almost a week and a half away, almost 2 weeks if you want to say. But we got a lot of dates this month. Well, I got a lot of dates this month to be on top of. But yeah, so that's what it is. Next tournament, March 22nd, is the last tournament before the championship tournament, and then we start the cycle again. So just in case if you guys are new to my channel, let me just show you guys this part right here, which it says tournament breakdown. Once a month tournament expansion of 3 months. Top 4 in each mixed championship tournament equals 12 players out of 16 players. Last 4 slots will be played on the second tournament of the third month, which right now this is the third month out of the 4 months. So before the championship month, so the second tournament is coming up, and that will be the total of 16 players. Wild card slots, which I explained earlier. If a player that tops already has a slot in the championship tournament, the slot will be passed down to the next available player, which we already went through that first 3 tournaments. Now, whatever the top 4 players in the wild card tournament gets in, punch their last 4 tickets into the tournament, to the championship tournament itself, which will be a locked in, a locked in 16-player rotation. So we got registration, deck list, disqualification forfeits, and technical difficulties, which I'll always send when I send the link on the Discord channel. So yeah, let's get into the breakdown on the deck list. Yeah, let's talk about the deck list, since we already spoke about everything else. We spoke about the next tournament. We spoke about the tournament standings, what it was at. Next tournament, the dates, the breakdown of the rules and regulations. So we good on that. So let's go into breaking down top 5. And the reason why I'm doing top 5 deck list, because the 5th player actually punched in his ticket to the championship tournament, because one of our top 4 players already has a ticket for the tournament. So his ticket was moved down to the following runner-up, which was 5th place. So shout out to Enmedio. Shout out to Enmedio to getting 5th place. We're going to talk about his deck list right now. Enmedio went up with Topcool. Sorry if it's kind of blurry. He went with Topcool. Not much to say, and let's not talk about Topcool, knowing what just got released from the ban list. So Topcool being dangerous deck. Now just imagine when the ban list is lifted, right? So he's playing 4 of the Go 10 to recycle cards from the discard pile. He's playing 4 of the Gohans that boosts up one of the bodies on board by 1,000. Playing the Videl that takes a life and look at the top card of your deck. Even if it's a Saiyan, you can put it back into your hand. Playing the standard 2-drop Goku that mandatory takes a life, and if you awaken, he's a 30k swing on both ends. Next up, he's playing a 2-drop Son Goku. That's a searcher, and once per turn, he just boosts his body on board by 1,000. He's also playing 2 of the Vegetas. That, if I'm not mistaken, I think it pops a body on the board. I'm not sure if it's a 2 or 3 cost. He's playing 4 of the Gohan that every time he swings, he takes a life, and also he nags a body by 15 on the board. Playing the 3-drop Vegeta that if you pitch, if I'm not mistaken, it's 2 cards. I think it's 2 cards. And he can't be KO'd, and you could boost his power up by 30. So it gives him a 50k swing. Definitely a dangerous card to play. Also playing 3 of the Gohan. That's a Self-Awakener. And also because if I'm not mistaken, I think he is a Self-Awakener. Definitely a Self-Awakener. And every time he swings and his swing goes through, he gets to draw the top card of his deck. And then he's playing 1 Kefla, which that's going to change. Because shout out to Kefla. Shout out to Kefla. So Kefla at 1. Then he's playing 4 of the 4-drop Goku. The one that draws 2 if you awaken. He's a 30k swing. He's playing 4 of the double strike Gohans. 2 of the 6 scores UI Goku. 4 of the super combos. 2 of the, I forgot the name of this card. That basically, if you got a 30k body on board, everything 25k or less gets popped off the board. And then he's playing the Kamehameha 2-drop that pops a 30k swing off the board. So definitely a good, definitely good deck. Shout out to Meru to actually getting 5th place with his deck list. Going into 4th place, Meru, where are you? What you replace the 3 Keflas? We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if he's playing that set. But I know for sure Keflas is coming back, and it's gonna be crazy. Topcool shenanigans. Yup, Topcool is back alive because all the pieces coming out for red. Going into 4th place, we got shout out to Demonborn. Demonborn, shout out to Demonborn for sure. This was a screenshot. He went with Goku Jr. Black. He's playing 3 of the 1-cost searchers, 4 of the Go 10 that locks up 5 costs or less off the board. He's playing 4 of the Pan GT that draws 2 and put 1 back to the top of your deck. He's playing 3 of the Kakarots that give you an energy marker. He's playing 4 of the 2-drop Gohan that if you awaken, he gets a boost on your end. He goes up to 25k swing. He's playing 4 of the Gohans that every time he swings, if you got a total of 10 cost bodies on board, then he could pop a 2 cost or less off the board. He's playing 4 of the 4 drop Gokus that if you rested, you could just summon a Goku lineage off your discard pile back to the board. And he's a Self-Awakener as well. The last 3 cards are Self-Awakeners, the Gohan 2 draw, the Gohan 3 draw, and the Goku. Also, he got the 4 drop Goku that could be summoned at a 3 cost and gives you an energy marker. Can't swing that turn, but it doesn't really matter. You're just inconsistent trying to summon him, so you can summon the following body, which is the Bardock 5 cost. Not dual striker, but draws 2 and pitch 1 card back. Then he's playing 2 of the double strike Gohans that pop a body on 3 cost body on board and gives you an energy marker. He's also playing 4 of the Gohan dual strikers. If you got the certain amount, if you have what's expected of this card to restand, like I think it's a total of 10. Is it 10 or 20? I think it's 10. A 10 cost on board, you could get to restand and swing again. Standard super combo under Goku lineage, because you can actually use this card as effective as well to combo with or to summon out of the extra card that he's actually playing. He's playing 2 of the extra that comes into the Shallot deck. That basically it's if you got a 6 cost body on board, he gets a pop of 3 costs or less in the 2 bodies, 3 costs or less off the board. So it's definitely a good card to actually have. I feel like that's a little bit more interesting than 10-time Kamehameha, because 10-time Kamehameha you definitely need the energy marker, which this card you got 5 cards that could go up to 6 because your leader gives everybody a boost by 1 in cost. Then he's playing 2 of another Shallot card, which is the extra card. Totally forgot the name of it. That it's a 1 cost. If you got a 6 cost body on board, you get to give 15 plus power to a body on board, and it gets to draw a card. Definitely a good card to have. You're playing 2 of those. And then he's playing the 4 drop extra that basically if you got 20 of the total cost on board, you get to look at the top 4 cards of your deck, and you can play as many of those 4 cards into the field as bodies on the board. So that's definitely a good deck. So shout out to Demon Born into getting 4th place with Goku Jr. Shout out to him. Congratulations. Now going into 3rd place, all I just gotta do is press back. We have another Goku Jr. Shout out to Prodigy. Prodigy going into 3rd place with Goku Jr. He's playing 3 of the Chi-Chis. A little bit different than the previous deck build. He's playing 4 of the Searchers, 4 of the Goten that locks a body. He's playing actually 2 of the Pan GT that draws 2 to put 1 back. Then he's playing 2 of the Kakarot instead of the 3. Well, technically he's playing 4. He has alternate art versions of it. So he's playing 4 Kakarots because he definitely don't want to miss Curve, which is understandable. He's playing the standard 4 of the 2 drop Gohan, Self-Awakener, and if it's awakened, he gets to be a 25k swing on your turn. He's playing 4 of the 4 drop Goku, Self-Awakener. If you rested, gets to summon a body under lineage, Goku's lineage from the discard pile back on the board. Playing 4 of the Gokus that could summon itself at a 3 cost with an energy marker. Playing 3 of the double strike, other than the other previous deck list that we saw only playing 2. He's playing 3 of them. This one is a little bit different because he's playing actually 3 of the Gohan dual strikers instead of 4, and then he's playing 4 of the Bardocks that draws 2 and put 1 back. Super combos, definitely Goku lineage. Nothing amazed me about that. He's playing 3 of the 10-time Kamehameha. The other deck list actually plays the other 1 cost. All you gotta do is a 6 cost on board. But since he has in this deck more of energy markers makers, he definitely playing the 10-time Kamehameha. He's actually playing 3. Then he got 2 of the Soul Punishers, and I'm not gonna lie. Excuse me. If you guys want to see these matchups, it's actually on YouTube. Go to my live section. Go to yesterday's live stream and definitely start watching the matches from there. You'll see matches left to right that definitely shocked a lot of people watching the matches and stuff like that. But that Soul Punisher definitely came in handy in plenty of those matchups. That definitely a good card to have if your deck actually builds a lot of a lot of energy markers. And then we have the standard 2 of the 4 cards, Goku Lineage Spammer. So basically, if you got 20 cost on the board, you get to look at the top 4 cards of your deck and get to summon as much 4 cards that you can from there, and you could start swinging and stuff like that. So congratulations to the Prodigy, getting 3rd place with Goku Jr. Right. Congratulations. Now going to 2nd place, one of my local guys. Shout out to Chira, getting 2nd place. He already punched his ticket last tournament and actually topped again in this tournament. So congratulations to him about that. So he played Nameku, 50 card deck green. He played 4 of the standard cantrips, Piccolos, 2 searchers of the Bomas, 3 of the Mirus, Murray. I keep saying it wrong. Murray's, 3 of the Gurus. The ratio of the Krillins has at 4. He got Neo at 4 cost. He got Son Goku 3 cost, 25k swing 4 of those. 4 of the Piccolos that gives you life every time he swings. He playing the other 4 cost Piccolo as well, 25k swing, 10k combo. He's playing the 5 cost Goku. If I'm not mistaken, that's the one that actually restands and swing twice, if I'm not mistaken, or gives you a life. Whoa, he plays the promos. So yeah, he playing the 6 cost, 35k swing Goku. He's playing the 7 cost, 3 of the double strikers, 4 of the super combos, 2 of the solar flares, and 3 of the instant Kamehameha. That's the deck that he got 2nd place with it. It was definitely that once I was seeing some of the matchups that he was getting, I definitely saw where he was going. The aggressiveness that Nameku definitely brings into the table is still good enough going into the next meta. That's how I feel going into set 9. So he's definitely good. If not, then I might be wrong. Who knows? We ain't gonna know until we actually see some tournaments, right? We ain't gonna know, right? All right. So congratulations to Achira getting 2nd place, punching his ticket for the 2nd time this year. So congratulations to him. And now going to 1st place. 1st place is a new face into the game. We got Poseidon. Shout out to Poseidon getting 1st place. Let's push it back right here. Poseidon with Nameku. So as you can see, the top 4 leaders was 2 Namekus. The top 2 was 2 Namekus. 3 and 4 was Goku Juniors, and then 5 was Topku. So you already see where it was going at. So the Nameku, shout out to Poseidon with Nameku, playing 4 of the Kamis. So basically pop the 1-drops, playing 3 of the Searchers, 3 of the Muris to have a blocker and self-awaken. He's playing 4 of the Gurus, 4 of the Cantrips, 4 of the Nails, 4 of the Dual Strikers, 4 of the Piccolos, 4 of the other Piccolo that gives you life once per turn, playing 2 of the 5 drops that actually gets you to swing twice and gives you a life back. Then he's playing 3 of the double strikes, 7 cost, 4 of the super combos, and there's another piece of his deck list. And then he's playing 4 of the instant Kamehameha, and then he finished it off with the 2-drop extra that basically push 4 costs or less off the opponent's side of the field and put it into the energy. So one thing that I saw from this deck, and a lot of people it's funny because a lot of people was talking about this guy when he was playing, like, yo, slow down, everything else. Like, he massively tried to awaken as soon as possible. That by turn 3, turn 4, this guy was down to 2-3 life with 15 cards in hand, and it's just crazy that he just kept protecting everything, applying so much pressure to his opponent. His opponent couldn't even swing with his leader to be with 25 with a 20k swing because he was still at 15. Like, by the time he was at 2-3 and life left, his opponent was still at 5, and it was just applying pressure. And then so early in the game to actually be summoned like that, to be down to 2. He's already summoning in his 7th drop, and his 7th drop is just swinging 45k swing, applying pressure. And at the same time, he kept finding his pieces, his Piccolo to give him back life. Like, he'll go into situations to go down to 1 life, like in some of these matches, and then you see him summon the Piccolo to put him back into 2. Then summon the Goku to put him back to 3. Then those Piccolos survive. Then he's covering those Piccolos. Those Piccolos put him down to 1. Right? He goes down to 1 to swing with his leader again for 30k swing. Then he used the Piccolo to give him a life again. Like, it was just crazy the way he was going. But it got him his wins. He's got him first place. So congratulations to Poseidon on getting first place. So shout out to him about that. But yeah, it was definitely a great tournament. If you guys missed it, it's definitely on my YouTube channel. Go to my live section. Go to yesterday's stream, and you'll see the tournament hand on hand. Most of the matches, and hopefully just make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. That's all I'm asking for. So just to piggyback on the tournaments, I know I broke down the tournaments and everything else. I just want you guys to know that all my tournaments is actually free. It's once a month, free of charge, free entry. All I ask for is you follow the guidelines, follow the rules that I post in the Discord, and please don't be late for any of the matchups or to register, because once the registration is closed, don't hit me up an hour later, don't hit me up a day after or the day of, the tournament that you want to play, that you forgot, such and such. I'm not cutting it, because at the end of the day, you guys got to understand, you have myself and then you have other people that's installing money into these tournaments to actually help the community get better in, building the community, to have people, even if you're new or not, to have fun in this game and everything else. Bandai is doing the best that they can with the releases that they're having now, with the leaks that we're going to talk about in a few. Set 9 coming out in a couple of days, so if you guys want to see that as well, I have my case opening on Wednesday, so stay tuned on that. I definitely will be doing my case opening live with you guys, so whatever I pop is going to be at the same time as you guys, so I'll be having the same type of excitement as you guys are. So let's keep that in mind. But yeah, this is tournaments that I do once a month. I do raffle hours once a week. Try to give back to the community as much as I can, and hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. All I ask for is just just keep pushing out my content out there to you guys, and you guys just keep sharing it to others. Subscriptions actually helps out, the liking, the commenting on the channel as well. Please positive on the channel, because I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, talking to chat and then you're gonna talk reckless. I don't need that recklessness in my channel, in my Discord, in my in the chat box between YouTube and Twitch, because I dual stream on both. So yeah, so like I said, congratulations on those top 4 contenders, right? Top 4 contenders: Poseidon, Ochiri already made it. Poseidon, the Prodigy, Demonborn, and Elmeru. Everybody else still got one more shot to make the championship tournament. 4 more slots available to actually make it to the tournament. Let's see. Let me just open it up real quick. So yeah, this is what it was for the tournament. So yeah, so going back into the qualifications, so everybody that you see on the board right now would not be on the wildcard tournament. I'm gonna make sure of that. So qualifiers: Burgaz, Paciencia, Vegeta, Percival, King of New York, Ryan 69, Ochiri, Staller, Poseidon, Prodigy, Demonborn, and Elmeru. Congratulations to these 12 players to actually hold it down, and hope to see some new faces in the wildcard tournament. Hope to see a lot of people join the wildcard tournament, so like that it makes it more interesting for the championship tournament to be there. But like I said, continue on winning. For everybody that is actually going into the wildcard tournament, continue on winning. Even though if you don't make top 4, you still could have a chance to make the tournament if one of my top 16 guys on this board does not make it for the April 26th championship tournament, which is going to be hosted on a Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern time. right? So let's get to that. So that's a recap for yesterday's tournament. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, March 22nd is the next tournament up and running. March 22nd, March 22nd, March 22nd. Starts 12 p.m. Eastern time with the raffle hour at the end of the tournament. So like that, everybody that's part of the tournament will be part of the raffle as well, as alongside with other people that just come and watch the stream. So definitely really like that. But let's get to it. You guys know what time it is. I think it's time to talk about these leaks. I'm only going to talk about the English leaks. Just letting you guys know right now. English leaks, English leaks, English leaks. But before we even start doing that, let's talk about this ban list. So everybody was hoping a lot of stuff to get hit by the ban list and everything else. You guys have to understand, right? When it comes to the ban list, they have to have data. Bandai have to have some type of data, multiple datas from multiple regions to see what they need to ban or not. There's people out here that seen the Japan tournament. I mean, Japan regionals and stuff like that. That's just Japan. You're not even counting the other regions that actually have regionals as well. So that's how they get their data up and running, so they can see what needs to stay, what needs to go, what needs to get removed from the ban list, and what needs to actually be on the ban list. So congratulations to the one card that actually popped up in the ban list to actually make the ban list, but already was in the ban list, and that is Kefla. Kefla now is the card that was removed from the restriction list. Kefla was actually banned on set 2. If you guys remember, Kefla was definitely banned set 2 going into set 3. Then it was limited to 1. If I'm not mistaken, I think she was only limited to 1. She was never like fully banned. So limited to 1 since set 2. So now she is fully back. 4 of. You heard me right. She is fully back. You can have 4 of these now back in your deck. Thank God I kept my Keflas, even though I don't play red. I'm team black over here. But yeah. But congratulations on Kefla to coming out the ban list. And Topcool was already a problem with the cards that it actually pickpockets from other deck lists. Now to actually have their core piece, right? Because Master Roshi wasn't the core piece. Ribian wasn't a core piece. Kefla was the core piece. So now that Kefla is back at 4, Topcool is another deck going into set 9 that we have to worry about. So good thing about this is some people that can't build their deck on time, right? With the new Gojitas, with the MUI, with the SS3 Goku, with the Black Nameku. Like those decks is going to be hard to build on time for the tournament and stuff like that. Or even in going to your locals and stuff like that. Meanwhile, you could just play Topcool. Topcool with Kefla. Having Kefla back completely at 4 of 10k, 25k swing, summon her, add a 1 cost, summon a free body, and draw. Like, come on, bro. This is crazy. So let's think about that. Kefla being fully back is gonna be amazing going into this meta. So when we thought it was only gonna be a few leaders, Topcool is definitely gonna be up there. And a lot of red decks is gonna be up there too if they play in the Kefla. Because Kefla definitely gonna help out a lot of these red decks. For sure. Alright. Let's talk about the leaders for set 10. They already leaked set 10 leaders, and I'm just amazed at what we have so far with set 10 leaders, and we're just gonna go and get to it. So we have, for red, we have Son Goku. For red, another Goku leader. Congratulations, Bandai. Another Goku leader. Let's get it. There's a little bit difference with this leader. Let's see what's different. It's a 15k swinger from the front, 1 attack and draw 1 card. Then activate main / battle. If you have a total of 2 or more keys in your battle area, draw 1 card, then flip this card over. Okay, so let's put it like this. This card could get run down so bad, and it won't be able to awaken, just so you know that. So when it comes to this deck, we're not even going to talk about the backside here. Let's think about the front side. The front side literally just says, if you have a total of 2 or more keys in your battle area, draw 1 card, right? So that means you must be hitting your curve correctly to get those 2 keys and awaken as soon as possible. Because if not, and if your opponent starts summoning those double strikes early, which a lot of these decks could do, you're screwed, because you have to combo out of those 35, 45, 55, 65, anything double strike. And you only have 15k. So let's keep it like that. And at the same time, don't expect these bodies that are going to give you keys to stay on the board. Don't think like that. So just keep that in mind. It does not say a total of 2 or 4 life or less. It only says a total of 2 keys. The only good thing about this card is that if you do hit your key, you get to draw when you flip over, which a lot of the key makers does not have that, right? Then on the awaken side, right, is a 20k swing, 1 attacking, drawing card. Then if this card's key has increased during this turn, it gets 10,000 power for the battle. Okay. So let me get this straight. So on the front side, the keys has to be in the battle area. But on the back side, it says, if this card's key has increased during this battle. So now there's going to be bodies that's going to be supporting this deck to put keys on this leader itself. So you have basically Nameku and Gogeta GT meshed together. So it can't awaken unless you got the keys on board. Not on him, on board. But then the effect when he's attacking only activates if the key is on him. That's kind of interesting, right? Activate main once per turn. Remove all keys from your battle area. This card gets +1 key for each key removed by this skill. Okay, so now, like I said, you have the front side that the keys has to be on board, and then you have the back side that the keys has to be on the leader itself. So that's going to be kind of tricky building this deck. Unless you got cards like, let's just say, not Krillin, like the Piccolo and Nameku. The Piccolo in the Nameku starter deck, he gives a key to himself, and he gives a key to the leader, and he draws a card. So cards like that is most likely what we're going to see going into this deck, right? So definitely is good. I just fear with the whole key situation, because this is the first red leader with key, because the red leader that we're about to get in red right now for set 9 is actually evolved based. So keys, hopefully it gets enough keys to actually make this deck a little bit stronger, right? Playable at that. Next up for blue, shout out to Vegito. We got a new Vegito back in the building, revamped. Let's get it for blue. When attacking, he's a 15k swing on the front side. When attacking, draw 1 card. When your life is at 4 or less, draw a card, then flip this card over, which is a standard leader effect. Now let's look at the backside, which is the 20k swing backside. When attacking, draw 1 card, then choose up to 1 card in the battle area with evolve, and this card gets 10,000 power for the battle for each card under this card. Not that bad. Not that bad. Not that bad. Just saying, it's not that bad. So they're going to continue with the evolve. MUI comes with evolve cards. Now we're going to have Vegeta with evolve cards. That means they can miss and match in using each other's cards, building deck lists. So it's nice. It's good. They're in a good place with this Vegito. I'm not going to lie. Because we already have a leader that does the whole evolve situation. Now to have another leader with evolve. So this one has a better chance to be a good deck compared to the Red Goku. Because the Red Goku is a brand new mechanic going into red. So they don't have support for it. So they're going to have to use like old cards. But if you look at it, you need to have those keys in order to awaken. So yeah, you're going to have to keep that in mind. But when it comes to Vegito, we already have MUI that deals with evolves. Not to have this with evolve is definitely going to be kind of good. Because choose up to 1 card in your battle area with evolve, which Right now, I think we got like 3 to 4 evolve cards, right? And this card gets 10,000 power for the battle for each card under this card. Okay, so this is the part that I'm... And this card gets 10,000 for the battle for each card under that card. Okay, under that card. Okay. Okay. So we have... So that means we might have fusion cards that gets to fuse 2 cards instead of 1. Because right now, the evolve cards that we have right now only need 1 card to be under it. Right? So I think... So that's basically saying for set 10, we're going to have evolve cards that's going to need to have Vegeta and Goku on the board to fuse together, to evolve and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely can still see this deck being a problem, because if MEI is going to be a good deck right now, this being on top of it is going to basically support each other's shenanigans. It definitely is going to be good. Next up, we'll talk about that later. Then we got for green, we have, I don't even know how the energy markers got in the middle. But for green, we have Son Gohan Youth / Piccolo in the front side. Then it's Son Gohan Adolescence and Piccolo on the back side. Right? So on the front side is a 15k swing. Front side, right? One attack, you draw 1 card. Activate main and or battle when your life is at 3 or less, or you have a total of 3 or more keys, draw 1 card. Then flip this card over. Okay, so another good leader, because green already has a key deck, which is Beast Gohan that's coming out for set 9. So that means where Piccolo / Gohan is gonna have to use support from set 9 and set 10 to mesh together. So that means this deck is not gonna fall behind. So right now you have Vegito, that's definitely gonna be good because it got 2 decks. 2 sets to mesh together. Now you have Piccolo / Gohan meshing together from set 9 and set 10 to be a good deck as well. So I definitely liking this whole mechanic of keys making the game a little bit faster than it's supposed to. But on the backside, we have a 20k swing. 1 attacking, draw 1 card. Then choose up to 1 card with Master's teaching in his special traits and Son Gohan and its card name in your battle area, and it gets +1 key. Okay. Let's see how much support he gets out of that, honestly. Because we're going to have to see how much support he gets. Does the cards have Master Teach type? From reading the backside, we're going to have to see. I don't think any of the cards from set 9 actually has, like, Master Teachings under. We're gonna have to check that out. We definitely do. We could definitely check that out after this. Matter of fact, let's check that out right now, because that's kind of curious. But before I even go, let's go. Activate main once per turn. During this turn, the next time you use Piccolo with Master's Teaching in his special traits, reduce the cost by 1. Okay. No, we don't. So we don't have Master Teaching type. Okay, so that's kind of like kind of make this deck kind of slow on the Awaken side, but we do have plenty of cards that actually gives you keys to Awaken, so that's definitely kind of good. It's just when attacking on the Awaken side is where the things comes up. So it's definitely looking like another Goku Red, that the archetype is definitely going to be a little bit lean, only going to have most of the support for Red. But what I'm saying is, like, set 10 might have enough under that category of Master's Teachings, but at the same time, you can still use old set 9. Well, it's not old because it hasn't come out yet, but set 9 cards to awaken you as soon as possible, and so like that, you could hold off on the Master Teaching cards, all right? So for when he's awakened to use to pop the effect of when he's drawing, and the once per turn effect. So like that, your opponent doesn't remove them for play. So like that, you can actually use the effect that they have in the front side. I mean the back side. So on the front side, just worry about awakening, not at 3, because I feel like awakening at 3 is very dangerous. But to awaken on the key mechanic, and then draw, flip over, and then start popping off with the effect of the backside, I definitely think this deck could be good. because there's a couple of cards in set 9 that's coming out that could help this deck out to rapidly awaken. Right? And then at the same time, there might be cards in this deck, in this set that's coming out to help Beast Gohan to rapidly awaken as well. We may never know. We're not going to know until we actually see the full leak. Right? So next up we have for Black. Yes, we're going to talk about this because I'm out here. Team Black, baby. Yes, we got Cell. Third version of Cell, but this time it's not in green. He's coming out basically. He came out in green first, then red, and now he's coming out for Black. Shout out to Cell being part of Team Black. Let's get it. My favorite leader. Hey, maybe. I don't know. Bardock is still my favorite character, but I am Team Black. We'll see. But, you know, on the front side, 15k swing. When attacking, draw 1 card. Activate main/battle. When your life is at 5 or less, flip this card over. So now we don't have. So I'm kind of hella confused with this, right? Because we're just getting a starter deck and a Black leader for set 9 that basically are built within keys. Now we're getting a leader that just awakens at 5, like Goku Jr. So let's see what the backside has. 20k swing leader. When attacking, draw 1 card. Then this card gets 5,000 power for the battle. Okay, doesn't that sound like Bardock? That sounds like Bardock to me. Just saying, right? Just saying. We got another Bardock, but 25k swing you can't beat that. You definitely can't beat that. Activate main once per turn. Play up to 2 androids only battle card with a combined cost of 2 or less from your hand. I don't think we have any androids right now in the game in Black. That's hands down. I know I'm not bugging. I'm not going crazy. I know we don't have any androids at that lower level. Well, I don't. Machine Mutant, yes. But androids, alien, yes. But androids, I don't think we got anything androids. So we're going to have to build this deck built on the set 10. Right? On the set 10. And then we'll have to see what we got from there. And it is what it is. Or android evolve effects. Maybe. There may be a chance we could get Super 17 evolve style cards. That would be nice. That would definitely be nice. For Black to have evolve, I'd definitely be into that. I just like the card for the fact that, you know, it awakens at 5. Right? It awakens at 5. And you get to swing and draw. Both ends. 5k combo is basically me playing Bardock all over again. And and you know me. And I love my 25k swingers applying that pressure, right? But it's just needs to see what this effect is with the tapping 1 to play up to 2 cards, right? With the cost of 1 or 2 cards, whatever, android on the battle area and combine the cost, right? We're just going to have to see what these android cards actually do. Maybe it's a searcher and cantrip. Maybe it's something that pops off the board. Maybe it's something that, you know, gives an effect or something else. Maybe it's a fusion. Maybe, like Mystery E just said. It could tap 1 to free summon 2 bodies on board. Fusion together to be something else. Hey, that's all we're seeing right now. All we're seeing right now going forward is keys and fusion. Black don't have fusions just yet. So we may never know what we're going to get. But I'm glad that we got a Cell in color Black. I definitely do. Next up. Last but not least, we have Yellow. Yellow, hands down, a lot of people has been mentioning this guy for so long. And it's Bojax. In yellow. 15k swing on the front side. When attacking, draw 1 card. Bo Daddy Jack. Yo. My bad. I had to do it one time. Activate main/battle. When your life is at 4 or less, or this card has 2 or more keys, flip this card over. You see what I mean? So basically the Fusion World game is moving forward into keys and evolve. So I don't feel like Cell is going to be like a standard regular leader. I feel like it's going to be based on fusion. Fusion here, fusion there. So I'm definitely gonna see that. If it's only Cell just being a standard leader like previous sets, then that kind of sucks. Because right now you got all these leaders with evolves, these colors with keys. Come on, we gotta continue the pace. That pace, I'm liking. I like it a lot. But to awaken with keys and the 4 cards, which is not that bad, right? Then on the back side, one attacking, draw 1 card, right? Activate main once per turn, reduce this card's key by 2, and KO 1 body in your battle area with the cost of 2 or more, and switch this card to active mode. So from what it looks like, we're gonna get battle cards that Bojax consist of, right? That may be on the effect that if it gets popped off the board by leader effect, it does such and such effect. I know guarantee fact that's what's gonna happen for a fact. The only card that we actually have that's actually Bojax Brigade is Homegirl with the long hair on the side that you tap 1, draw 2, something like that. I forgot the whole effect of that. So I won't be surprised to actually be part of the thing, because if I'm not mistaken, I think she is a 2 cost. She's a 2 cost, right? Or is she a 3 cost? I don't know. But yeah, another key leader. That's all I'm saying. I just feel like, this set 9 is looking in a good place right now. Set 10 looking definitely good with these leaders right now. We're just gonna have to wait and see what we get towards when because set 8 is the only set that we fully didn't really see in regionals. It was only one region that had the regionals. We didn't have multiple regions to see what deck list, what deck is a problem, what deck is not a problem, what is consistent, what's not consistent. So that's why when they did the ban list wasn't even that major. They just took Kefla off the ban list, putting her at 4. But besides that, like, a lot of people need to understand, like I said earlier, when it comes to like ban lists, they need to have the data to document everything else to see what is a problem or not. Right? But since we only had one region in the world that were having regionals, they're not gonna go by those data because they have to see every other region as well to see where it goes, right? Which we're about to have soon enough. So, wish you guys the best of luck for the people that's actually doing the battle hours, and all those regionals that's popping up sooner or later. And wish you guys the best of luck and have fun. What do you guys are saying? It will probably be like a red cell fusion, but worse. Weak. They may have effects when destroyed. I thought the same thing. Red cell fusion, draw after, but most fusion evolve doesn't draw. Yeah, 2-drop. Yeah, so yeah, Homegirl was a 2-drop, so definitely will be probably that card, swing, and then activate the effect. When she's swinging, draw the 2 cards, then pop it with the effect of this to restand him again. And the good part about this is that he doesn't draw once per turn. So once he restands again and swing again for 20, he gets to draw again. So typical yellow, always getting into hand size massively, just out of control. So don't be surprised that this deck don't play at 50, probably 52 to 55 cards, depending what comes with the support of this deck. Because yellow always have a massive amount. Unless you're a crit leader in yellow, every other deck in yellow draws crazy. Just saying. They all draw crazy. So it is what it is. So yeah. So right now, with the 5 leaders that we got, the only one I'm really concerned about would be Red Goku, because a new mechanic into a new color, right? That mechanic does not exist yet. In Red, the key mechanic doesn't exist. And to awaken, not to awaken unless you got 2 keys. That means you got to play as much keys as you can to be consistent on flowing and awakening as soon as possible, right? So that's kind of the iffy part about that leader. But other than that, blue leader already could get support from MUI. They could just mesh together. You got green leader that could take each other's pieces here and there, even though the front side of the Piccolo has an effect for master teachings, but the front side to awaken as soon as possible, they could just use pieces of the old from the set 9 to actually awaken as soon as possible. Because by the looks of it, a lot of these leaders can actually awaken by turn 1, turn 2. I've seen it before because I've done it before as well. So that you got a perfect hand, you go in second, burn 1. Like perfect example, Gogeta GT. I was going second. Summon the Pan. The Pan gives a key to himself, to herself, and gives me energy marker. I burn the energy marker. Summon the Trunks. The Trunks give a key to a body that already got a key on board. Now Pan got 2 keys. My leader awakens at 2 keys on the board. So now he's awakened. That's already just turn 1, and then he swings, gives 2 more keys to somebody on board. That if he has 3 keys, 3 or more keys on board, he gets to swing for 30. Pan already has 2 for the awaken. Now she's gonna have 4. He's swinging for 30k on turn 1. On turn 1. Like, come on, you cannot think that's not funny. That's hilarious to me. That is definitely hilarious, and that's if you find the right pieces and those promos come out. Before that, you're gonna have to figure out some other way to awaken that fast as possible. But yeah, that's how I see it. The meta has been changing. The game is shifting a lot, and I love it. But I just like where it's going right now, right? So I said red. I feel like it's the oddball out of the list, because it's a brand new key mechanic. I'm not saying it's trash. It's just I just don't feel like it's gonna have enough support to actually, be a good deck, because it's gonna have to rely on awakening with the keys. So you gotta play a lot of keys on your deck, right? Because if you don't play a lot of keys in your deck, then you're gonna have a problem, because somebody's gonna awaken as soon as possible and just start thrashing you left to right. So always keep that in mind, right? Like, what was the other one? Blue with Evolve, MUI, Vegito, just vice versa on the cards. Green, Piccolo, vice versa on the cards with the Beast Gohan, keys, and whatever. Black, we don't know. Black is a little bit like kind of hold it in. I'm not sure what black really does, because it only says that it's awaken at 5. Then you're tapping 1 energy to summon 2 bodies on the board. Maybe those 2 bodies fuse something together, because it doesn't say key, but it could eventually be a evolve deck type of deck, because black don't have that. Black has keys, 2 leaders with keys, so maybe they're just trying to alternate. Just saying. Or if it's gonna be a base leader, then that kind of trash as well. And then you got Bojax, already got the evolve mechanics. Now they added the key mechanics, so let's see. And yellow always finds its way to find each other's pieces. But the good thing about this deck, that he could just go down to 4, even if he doesn't have the keys. Go down to 1 and awaken. Now Goku, red Goku, needs to awaken with 2. It does not awaken unless it has its keys itself. So, and those keys has to be on board. So might be too late to summon whatever you need to summon, and those guys got bodies on board to obliterate you. Right? Alright. So let's go back a few steps back, because I did show the energy markers. So here goes the energy markers, right? For set 10. And it's funny, it comes out June 12th, and my birthday is 3 days before. 3 days after. So this is going to be a great birthday present for me. So Cross Force, definitely going to be good for me. I like the Black Cell energy marker. Looks amazing. Zangia's energy marker looks good. Super combo. These are super combo. I keep saying energy markers. I apologize. You got the Vegetos. There's a couple of guys out there that love their Vegetos. Definitely do the Nameku's. Like, get the Nameku's out there. Which I don't understand. Why is it a Goku? Like, they always gotta implement Goku somewhere. Always. It's a Piccolo and Gohan. Why is it green? The same thing with the super combo for red. They should have just swapped over. They should have just made Goku in red and Gohan in green, so it could match the leader, right? No, they didn't do that. Because everybody else matches Vegito with the Vegito, Zangia with Bojack, Cell with Cell. Like, come on. Why you guys made it so complicated right here? Why? You should have just made this. Because we already got a red Super Saiyan 3 Goku super combo. That's why. That don't mean nothing. You want a Goku out there. That's all you need, right? There you go. Just swap it out. You could have just swapped it out. But the super combo is definitely amazing. I love the artwork. I could just imagine how they look handheld. But definitely excited about that. I'm surprised that they're actually showing set 10 already. Like, they really trying to grasp us to start saving up. I'm definitely going to save up. I'm not waiting till last minute. This set right here made me realize and open my eyes that we got scalpers and the prices are head cracked. Like, I'm really upset that it took me so long to accumulate the money that I needed to accumulate just to get this set locked in, because it's just crazy. Like I'm really upset. I'm really upset with the whole concept of scalpers just taking over price control. Like, I just hate it. I just hate it with a passion. But anyways, let's move on forward. There's other leaks in the video. If you guys wasn't up at 6 in the morning Eastern time, there's other leaks. So they have this as well. Let's talk about these cards. These are new leaders. Not new. One of them is old. Just a reprint, which is this Vegito. This Vegito is the old Vegito that we finished getting. Permanent your turn. If you have 20 or more cards in your drop, this card gets 20,000 power. Then when attacked, you draw a card. Yeah, this is just the old Vegito that we have. It's just a reprint. But we definitely see a new Majin Buu, but it's not in yellow. This Majin Buu is green. Green, people. Green. One attack and draw one card. Then this card gets 5,000 power for the battle. Come on. Let's go. Now they boosting up these swings to be 25k swing, which is going to be hella great. Activate main once per turn. If you have 5 or less energies during this turn, reduce the cost of the next evolve skill you activate on a card with Majin and its special traits, and a cost of 6 or less in your hand by 1. Come on. Come on. You getting a new green leader and it has evolve in it. You cannot tell me Cell for set 10 is not gonna have evolve in it. It's not possible. It's either keys or evolve. That's what we going into right now. Keys or evolve, just to hyperextend the game itself. No stalling, no anything, just to make the game more aggressive. I'm liking where they landing at with this, but this leader sounds amazing. Amazing, right? And then they just show a cantrip for black, a black Bobbity. One drop, 5k. What are you trying to tell us? That we're gonna have a Bobbity leader? That's what you're telling me? We're gonna get Majin Buu in black? Let me find out. We're about to get a black Majin Buu. And I bet money is not even gonna be the right Majin Buu either. They're gonna give us the skinny one. Because that's the only Majin Buu that's not out and about. I bet money they're gonna give us a skinny one. The one that needs Herbalife in his life. Majin Jita. Yeah, give us something. Give us something. Majin Jita. Yeah, that could be Majin Jita too. All I'm saying, if we get Vegeta with the Majin Buu logo in the front, we don't have that leader yet. I know somebody about to start playing black and doesn't play black. I'm not saying no names, but you know who you are. You know who you are. You Mr. Vegeta fan. Nah. Yeah, but let's get to it. There's another picture that is going on as well. They leaked out this picture as well in the video. So we got they was promoting the story boosters. Story booster number 1, story booster number 2. So we see already the 2 leaders that's gonna come out. Is story booster number 2, which is a Frieza, and the Goku. Story booster number 3 is still up in the wind. We don't know about it. You got FBO 9 right here. That's coming out in a couple of days. Then FBO 10 that comes out in the summer. Then they got FB 11, FB 12, and FB 13. So they definitely already getting there to show us what we getting for. And I'm definitely kind of excited. They're promoting a lot. I'm liking it. I'm liking it that they're promoting a lot, because that's what we need. You need to keep us in the hook. The only thing they need to be on top of is the ban list. When you see something out of control, just take charge of it as soon as possible. That's all I'm asking. I'm just saying. Please reprint old SCRs. They might not reprint old SCRs. I think what they're going to do is take the old SCRs content and put it on another card. I think that's what they're gonna do, because they've been doing that a lot lately, where a couple of cards in black and a couple of cards in yellow that I've noticed, and in red too. Not saying, but there's a couple of cards that's been basically reprinted, but in a different character. So that's all I gotta say. So I don't think they're gonna reboot it. like reprint old stuff. I think they're just gonna move forward and just take the content from an old card and put it into new. So don't be surprised that we get like a brand new peel off with a different color effect. Not picking up itself. Just saying. Then we got the championship waves. For the regionals, you got top 4. We're top 8. Get this, if I'm not mistaken, this is an energy marker. Yeah, this is the energy marker. Then you got the play mat for the wave 1, right? It's in Japanese, can't say much about it, but they started showing that in the video as well. Then they got for the top 2, you got the A drop, Beast Gohan. We already know what this card actually does. I'm not sure if this is. I think this is the new one. I think the double strike one. This is definitely the double strike one, which is a very dangerous card. I'm not gonna be surprised, but it's definitely an amazing artwork with the Piccolo in the back, right? For the top 2 for wave number 1, and then for the top, you have the 6 drop 40k swing, MUI 6 drop, the alternate art version of it. So definitely kind of amazing to actually see that as well. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff in store, guys. A lot of stuff in store. I'm just kind of excited about it, but yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Right now, we got set 9 in a couple of days. Definitely kind of excited about that. Like I said earlier, if you guys are interested in being part of the stream on Wednesday, I'm not gonna be able to stream tomorrow because I'll be working a double. And by the time I get home, I just want to rest because then I gotta work in the nighttime, and then hopefully trying to get as much sleep as I can. Because once I get out of work Wednesday morning, come home, prep my station up correctly to where I could do my case openings. So definitely get excited about that. So stay tuned on that. The tournament as well, if you guys are definitely interested, I have monthly tournaments. Do raffle hours as well on a weekly. You know, I'm just hate. Hopefully you guys don't hate that I'm repeating myself over and over again. But you know, there's always new people always jumping into the stream, and I always wanted to make sure that I get everybody's eyes and ears to understand where I'm coming from when it comes down to everything that I'm doing to give back to the community. All right. So like I said, we got set 9 case opening on Wednesday. So if you guys want to tune in on that, just make sure you guys got the notification on Twitch and on YouTube. That once I go live, you already know what it's for. I'm definitely going live, opening my starter decks as well, because I'm getting the starter decks, and then the case opening, and then I will be streaming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Not sure what I'll be streaming because I got another game that drops this weekend that I gotta grind on as well. So you'll be seeing me splitting my time on stream between 3 different games. I got Dragon Ball Super Fusion World, we got Squadra, 4v4 game, and then we got MLB The Show 26 that comes out this weekend as well. So definitely gonna be all in, hands on deck when it comes to streaming. So if you guys into sports as well, I'll definitely be streaming that as well. Client will have new cards on the 17th, so that's good. Yeah, it drops officially on the 16th at local spots, right, or the day or a couple of days before. Then on the 17th is on the client because the tournament, the program that it has on right now, the event finishes on the 16th. Then on March 22nd, if you guys don't know, like I said, March 22nd is my tournament. It's the final tournament before the championship tournament. We're gonna be up and running March 22nd. Set 9 is gonna be available to play, so you already know if you're gonna play set 9 cards, make sure you input as many cards you can. Hope you guys build up your gems to buy those packs in the game. Try to build your deck as fast as possible. Try to guess as much games as much as possible to familiarize yourself with all those matchups and stuff like that. Just let you guys know right now, it's gonna be a hell of a ride because you got a lot of leaders out there that's definitely gonna be competitive. And just do me a favor, you're gonna be facing a lot of matchups that does not supposed to be long there, but they will give you a hard time because I know you're gonna forget what these decks play. I know it. It happens to the best of us. I've seen many matches that you'd be like, yo, this is an easy win. Next thing you know, it's not an easy win. You end up losing, and it's because you don't remember what the deck plays and stuff like that. Always keep in mind of what every deck actually plays, like stapled wise, and then go from there, right? But yeah, that definitely going back. Let me go back into this. So like I said, if you guys are definitely interested, I already put the link down below on the Twitch and on YouTube on the comment box, chat box, however you guys want to call it. The link to the Discord channel. I will send all the information that I can starting today going forward on the registration link, so you can register online. Make sure you send the deck list as soon as possible, because there is a deadline to sign up and send the deck list before the tournament starts. So like if the tournament is on the 22nd, that means on the 20th, the Friday the 20th is gonna be the deadline for both deck lists and registration. So if you don't got both on check on that day, you will be removed from the tournament itself. And it's a free tournament. You can't go wrong with it. It's a win-win for everybody. If you play for the whole tournament, you get codes. No matter if you top 4, top 8, or don't top at all, you're still gonna get codes. It's a win-win. All I need you to do is actually be part of the Discord channel. Make sure you follow the rules, be on time, and come here and have some fun. Cool? So cool. So like I said, The Last Snow presents the Wild Card Tournament Sunday, March 22nd. Starts at 12 p.m. Eastern time. And I will be hosting a raffle hour the same day as well. One more thing so people can actually know. I do these raffle hours once a week. I already did one for this week, which I did yesterday. Sunday is the first day of the week. And I did it yesterday because it was a tournament day. So I do host these on a weekly basis. 30 mixed codes. Win the grand prize. Don't worry about the date and the time because this switches up every single week. But here's how to enter. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, screenshot it, and send it to my Discord with your YouTube name. And at the bottom of the screenshot and my YouTube page name is The Last Snow 51. You don't have to write 51. You just write The Last Snow and that should pop up. But the difference between Prime and Twitch and YouTube, YouTube you can just subscribe to people, but Prime you really have to subscribe with a payment, basically, either if it's Prime or not Prime, if it's just out of your pocket on an auto payment, or you could do Prime, which on a monthly basis you gotta manually subscribe to me again. For those people, you'll get additional codes on top of the you subscribe to my channel each month, so you definitely get codes on top of that. And then you got these as well. You could join these raffles every single week. Just make sure that you still subscribe to my channel. This is not just for people that just subscribe to my channel. You can stay subscribed to my channel and actually be part of it. So on Twitch, I will find it easier to know that if you subscribe to my channel, because in the when you're talking in the chat room, it will say subscriber on next to your name, right? And for YouTube, all I just need is a screenshot of it, because if I never seen your name before, I will actually see. You have to actually screenshot it to me and send it on the Discord so I can know that you actually subscribe to my channel. Cool. So I'm glad I got to recap on everything, which was the tournament base. The tournament that happened yesterday. It was a great tournament. Can't complain about it. 14 players made it. 14 players in, 14 players out. It was 16, went down to 14. Oh no. It was 14, went down to 12. It was 16, went down to 14, went down to 12, and I had 12 solid players playing the whole tournament. Win or lose, they was actually playing the whole tournament, having fun and everything else. So thank you guys for actually tuning in on that. Like I said, March 22nd is the next tournament. We spoke about the recap, the deck list. Moving forward is the next tournament, the leagues for set 10, the ban list lifted. What they have in store for regionals, what they have in store for the next following sets, like a clip, preview clip, leaders and stuff like that. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. I definitely said it was going to be a short stream today. is because, you know, I work tonight and I'm doing a double. Usually when I do streams like this after the tournament is always short because I'm only doing recaps and maybe fill in with something else. Like today we had the ban list and leaks. But thank you guys for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back on Wednesday. Make sure your notification is definitely on. Please make sure your notification is definitely on. I just heard that so loud in my ear. I definitely couldn't see what just somebody. I didn't even see the notification. I heard it. I didn't see the notification. But whoever just started following me, appreciate you for following me. My things just glitched out of nowhere, so I didn't get to see it. But thank you for following me. But make sure you like, share, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you got the notification on for this Wednesday. It's going to be set 9 case opening and the 2 starter decks opening as well. So I can just imagine what I'm going to get inside those starter decks as well. Fingers crossed I get to pull what I need to pull. And yeah, thank you guys. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Latest.
Shuffle up, hands are shaking, sleeves shine, tables blazing, lead it down, that's declaration. One spark starts the whole invasion. Draw your 6, feel the pressure, scan the art, draw your answers, set your life in a perfect row. Every card saying time to go. Place your leader on the line, draw your 6, it's battle time. Set your life, don't hesitate. We fight to the end, to the final play. Place your leader, make your stand. Every swing in your own 2 hands. Get ready for battle again, again. We fight to the end, yeah, we fight to the end. Yeah, we fight to the end. Yeah, we fight to the end. Turn 1, eyes locked on each other. Friends, rivals, one or the other. Combo counts racing in your head. One misstep and the board is red. Awakened heart, aura burning. Top deck hope, tables turning. Every swing writes a new story. Win or lose, we're chasing glory. Last life, heartbeat loud in the silence. One card, is it luck, is it guidance? All in, push it forward, no retreat. If I fall right now, I fall on my feet. Hey, place your leader on the line. Draw your 6, it's battle time. Set your life, don't hesitate. We fight to the end, to the final play. Place your leader, make your stand. Every swing in your own 2 hands. Get ready for battle again, again. We fight to the end, yeah, we fight to the end. Yeah, we fight to the end. Yeah, we fight to the end. Shuffle up, hands are shaking, sleeves shine, tables blazing, lead it down, that's declaration. One spark starts the whole invasion. Draw your 6, feel the pressure, scan the art, draw your answers, set your life in a perfect row. Every card saying time to go. Place your leader on the line, draw your 6, it's battle time. Set your life, don't hesitate. locked on each other. Friends, rivals, one or the other. Combo counts racing in your head. One misstep and the board is red. Awakened heart, aura burning. Top deck hope, tables turning. Every swing writes a new story. Win or lose, we're chasing glory. Last life, heartbeat loud in the silence. One card, is it luck, is it guidance? All in, pushing forward, no retreat. If I fall right now, I fall on my feet. Hey, place your leader on the line. Draw your sixes, battle time. Set your life, don't hesitate. We fight to the end, to the final play. Place your leader, make your stand. Every swing